Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And listen, so yesterday I had my list out. I was going to talk about basketball wives. I was going to do hot topics. I was going to talk about Wendy on The View. I was going to talk about Malik Yoba. I was going to talk about Aubrey. I had my videos lined up. All I needed to do was press play, bitch. You know, once I press play, ain't no editing, ain't none of that. I just get to talking, okay? So my sister had texted me. I forgot my sister texted me and asked me to watch The Kids because one of her best friends, one of her good friends, her boyfriend was throwing her like a surprise birthday party. So my sister and my brother-in-law were gonna go to that, but my sister told me that they didn't plan on staying that long because, you know, she had to get up the next day and get my niece ready for school and all that stuff. So, yeah, bitch. First they told me the party was supposed to start at 5. So I was like, okay, I'll be over there. They leave. They call me back like 15 minutes later. Was like, oh, he said it's not till 6:30. We coming back home. So they come back home. They leave around 6. She said, look, we're not going to be gone that long. We'll be right back. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Kids in the room playing. I'm trying to watch Basketball Wives. Trying. Girl. Baby, when I tell y'all, my nieces wore me low. Baby, I understand why y'all hoes be drinking. Like, I be drinking just because I want to drink. But I understand when y'all be like, when you hear mamas and daddies say, bitch, I need a drink because these kids getting on my nerve, I completely understand why you need a fucking drink. Baby, when I say my nieces wore me out, bitch, it took me 2 hours to watch Basketball Wives, and I didn't even get to watch it all, okay? I'm steady rewinding. Every 5 seconds, I'm rewinding. What that bitch say? Damn. Uncle Ronnie! Girl, what? Huh? What is it? Uncle Ronnie! Huh? Fuck, damn. Calling my fucking name. Okay, now what she say? Ooh, OG. Uncle Ronnie! What is it? Give it back to her. I'm taking it. If y'all don't know how to share, I'm taking both. I'm taking it. Everything I'm putting up. Goodness, damn. Go back to watching TV, baby. Uncle Ronnie, girl. And then they run in the living room, girl. They sit on the couch. Girl, my youngest niece, she 2 years old. She start crawling on top of me. I'm like, y'all got to move. I'm trying to watch TV. I'm trying to watch TV and take notes, okay? Girl, long story short, girl, they wore me out. Girl, my niece, one of my nieces is 4, the other one is 2. Baby, that 2-year-old, my sister be telling me, like, y'all don't understand. Because I'm not there all, like, when I'm there with my sister. But I'm not there by myself. You see what I'm saying? Like, yesterday was the first time I've ever actually watched them for that length of time. I used to watch my oldest niece. But I was nervous to watch, I'm not gonna lie. I used to watch my oldest niece a few times when my sister needs to go do whatever or wanted to go out or whatever, blah, blah, blah. If, you know, my brother-in-law was at work, I would watch her for a few hours. But then when they had my second niece, baby, I was like, Because my second niece was real needy, like crying and all that stuff. Now she's cool. She walk and all that stuff. She just needs to learn how to fucking share, okay? She don't know how to share shit. Everything is mine. No. Girl, it is 14 brushes in there. Go get one of them brushes. Why is it when your sister get a brush, you want to run up to her and then try to take it out of her hand? And then I felt bad because I'm like, my oldest niece had the brush first. So I didn't feel right by taking the brush away from her because now my youngest niece wanted it. So then I give the brush back to my oldest niece, and then she started crying. I don't want to hear all that crying, so just give me the brush. Girl. Then here go my girl. So I'm sitting there like, okay, child, I know they ought to be back in a couple of minutes, girl. I know they ought to be back, bitch. Okay? Girl, 8 o'clock hit, 9 o'clock hit, 10 o'clock hit, 11 o'clock. Bitch, I'm hosting almost get home to midnight. I said, girl, where the fuck y'all go, Dallas? Girl, as soon as I walked to that house, my exact words were, where the fuck y'all go, Dallas? He said, this nigga just asked if we go to Dallas. Yes! The fuck? Y'all said that's gonna be gone for a couple of hours. Shit, y'all been going off damn near work, damn near a part-time job. Girl, he talking about, thank you for watching the kids. Girl, giving me high fives. So we get your drunk ass out my face. Shit. Got me over with these motherfucking kids hollering and screaming, trying to eat me a motherfucking drink. Girl, I'm gonna tell you how tired I was. When I made it home, I got a goddamn damn near full bottle of vodka in my freezer. I was so tired, I didn't even want to drink. I just wanted to get in my bed and go to sleep. I told myself when I made it home, I was like, okay, when you get home, just make the videos and go to sleep. Of course, like niggas always do, they get home and lay down for 5 minutes. 5 minutes turn into, girl, let me turn these lights off and go to sleep. And that's exactly what happened. So yeah, yesterday, child, I was watching my niece's child. Girl, they come home drunk as hell. My sister probably only had one cocktail. That bitch really can't handle no liquor, child. My brother-in-law, this nigga coming to the house giving me high fives and shit. Thank you for watching the kids. Nigga, get your ass out my motherfucking face. Shit. Okay. I'm hungry as hell. And then all the shit they eat, I don't eat. You know my sister and them, they be eating like, let me stop judging people who try to eat right, okay? They actually eat decent. They try to eat decent. They don't really do a lot of fried foods and all that stuff. Unless like my nieces love Chick-fil-A. You know, I struggle with Chick-fil-A, y'all. I do. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, at one point I stopped eating Chick-fil-A for like a year and a half because of the whole gay stuff, and then I started back, then I stopped, then I started back, then I stopped, then I started back, and I ain't stopped. But yeah, they didn't have nothing in their house I wanted to eat. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. Girl. Bitch, y'all ain't got no boudin. Okay, bitch? Y'all ain't got nothing. Shit. Anyways. So yeah, let's get into hot topics, y'all. First of all, let's give a, you know, I really don't do rest in pieces. That's really not my zhuzh, you know what I'm saying? But I want to give a rest in peace to Lashawn Daniels. For those who don't know, Lashawn Daniels was a mega songwriter, mega like producer, like just an icon. Like I remember back in the day, like when I thought I was gonna be a singer, I used to always say my top, and to this day, 2019, I still have that same list. The people who I used to always want to work with on my album was Rodney Jerkins, Lashawn Daniels, Babyface, Timbaland and Missy, Shep Shepherd, Jermaine Dupri with his ignorant ass. Jermaine Dupri, he a beast when it comes to that music, and Brian Michael Cox and Jasmine Sullivan. I used to always want to work with them. I was like, if I could get an album, these would be the songwriters and producers. My album would be off the chain, bitch. Okay? Off the chain. But yeah, I was really like, oh my God, when I saw he passed away, I was like, oh my God. Like, I've really watched him and loved his work for a very long time. Like, I remember like, and I'm surprised a lot of people didn't realize how of a beast he was. Like, one thing I miss about, like, back in the day when you would buy an actual album, you could see who the songwriters were. When you open up the album, took out the little book, you know, you could see who the songwriters were, the producers, the engineers, the vocal production. Like, that was like one of my favorite things about buying albums, because I used to always want to know who wrote the songs, who produced, you know, who did the beat. Like, I used to love that. And I remember Rodney Jerkins, Lashawn Daniels, them hoes used to be in book like writers. Lashawn Daniels. Goddamn, Lashawn be writing his ass off, bitch. Okay? But yeah, I hope his family is doing the best they can. I mean, it's a death, so hopefully they're holding up. So yeah, shout out to Lashawn Daniels. That motherfucker was a beast. He was a fucking icon. I was surprised that a lot of people didn't realize how big of a beast he was and how many hit songs that he wrote. Like, the nigga could write his ass off. It's a lot of niggas out here writing their ass off. They just don't get their goddamn props, okay? Y'all be impressed by goddamn Taylor Swift. Girl, let me shut up. Let me shut up. Because you shouldn't have to bring somebody down to lift somebody else up. I'll take that back. Taylor Swift, your people love you. I love Lashawn baby. Let's go ahead and get into Hot Topics, y'all. Bitch, I done talk for 10 minutes and I ain't even started Hot Topics. All right. Don't say nothing about this monster. I relapse again today. So these mass shootings. According to the gun violence organization, they said, according to CBS News, that there have been 283 mass shootings. I wrote this information down the other day. That's how late I'm getting this to y'all. So I think this was on September the 1st. September the 1st, there have been 247 days this year, and there have been 283 mass shootings. Now, what they consider a mass shooting is if it involved 4 or more people being shot, excluding the shooter. Look, a lot of people, we still having this conversation about guns, and the thing that I don't like when it comes to this whole gun conversation is the people that own guns. Not even the people, some people. Because some of the people that own guns, they get exactly what the conversation should be about. But it's like when people have these conversations about these guns, the people that are in love with these guns are trying to paint this narrative as though people are trying to take all of their guns away. I've never heard anyone say that. What I've heard people say is some of the guns that people have, they shouldn't have. Like these AR-15s. That's the same gun that white man, well, ain't they all white? That's the same man that white man used in Las Vegas when he shot that country concert. And then I think they said a bump stock, basically that allows you to shoot out several rounds at a time. Why do you need I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If you walking around here with an AR-15, I think is that what they use? In war, I believe, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. But some of these guns they use in war. If you're walking around here with the motherfucking weapons of mass destruction, bitch, you got something going on in your life that's illegal, and your ass need to be in jail. Because ain't no reason why you need to I feel the most protected with an AR-15. What happened to the days when the bitch just had a goddamn pistol and a hoe broke in their house and they got shot? You see what I'm saying? But y'all don't try to paint this, oh, I need my AR-15. No, you don't. What are you doing with this gun, sir? It's my right. Yeah, it might be your right, but it don't need to be your right. That's what I'm trying to say. Y'all ain't got no business walking around here with a gun that powerful, that can shoot. I think they said 500 people at the concert in Vegas, killed almost 60. Are you serious? I think it's crazy. I remember y'all, listen. Yo, bitch, this is how serious. I was talking to this woman at my job, and I was telling her how sometimes when I go to the food court, this is sad. This is how I'm real. Like, believe it or not, I try to be aware of my surroundings. That's why, like, you know, some of my family, they don't like the fact that I go out of town by myself. But like I said, baby, y'all act like I'm going out of town and going to the hood looking for niggas. Like, no, girl, when I go out of town, bitch, I'm going to the tourist spots, okay? Like, I know what I'm doing. Like, and then if I do end up venturing out, like, I'm pretty much a safe person. I'm not about to be all out willy-nilly, oh, let me go to so-and-so, girl. They say that's where the best food at. Yeah, let me see if they got Postmates. Because, girl, it's 10 o'clock at night. I'm not taking my black ass over there, okay? But yeah, so like whenever I work at the mall. So if I go to the food court, I'm always trying to make sure that if I'm sitting down somewhere, I'm sitting somewhere where I know there may be an exit. Like I used to sit by the glass doors, but I realized, girl, if some people run in, they might run in through the glass door. So now I try to make it a habit to try to sit by like, it's back way, like the back ways where like the janitors and stuff go. I try to sit in those directions because hopefully if somebody does come in the food court, they don't come that way. If they come that way through the glass doors, then bitch, we just as good as dead, okay? Because I ain't got nowhere to go at that point. I remember at one point, like I wouldn't even go to the food court. Like I would just like if I didn't bring my food, bitch, I would starve until I got off, or I would try to find something around, you know, the mall, like what's those little pretzel places. I'll go get me a couple of cookies and a soda water, and I sit my ass down. That's how nervous I used to be when I used to work at Zara, baby. If Zara used to be right there by the food court in the Galleria, baby, I would not go to that food court. Bitch, y'all got me fucked up. Bitches hoes around here blowing up little kids and going up to movie theaters and shooting up schools and people threatening put bombs in malls and shit. No, I'm gonna sit my ass in this break room, and when it's time for me to go home, I'm carrying my black ass home. So this is probably like a year and a half ago. I'm at my job, and bitch, I look, and all I see is people just running out the door. Just running. So, bitch, the first thing I do is what? Bitch, I drop all that shit. Bitch, I get to running. But I forgot it was an old white woman in the cage getting some makeup and stuff. So, bitch, I turn back around and I'm thinking in my head like, you need to tell that lady. You need to tell that lady. So I turn back around and I'm like, ma'am, they're shooting. They're shooting. Because at that point I heard people saying, oh my God, gunshots, gunshots, gunshots. So I'm like, they're shooting. She's like, what? Well, I'm like, they're shooting. Bitch, get your ass out of there, hoe. So, bitch, I'm running out, girl. But I done ran out the door, bitch. I done ran across the street. So, bitch, my friend, Deanna, hey, Deanna, girl. Deanna, she was in the basement. So I'm like, I gotta call my friend. So I call my friend. I'm like, Deanna, girl, they said they're shooting in the store. Bitch, you need to get out. So at the time, mind you, she was 6-7 months pregnant, I believe. How many months were you at the time? I can't remember. She was pregnant at the time. So she like, what? I'm like, girl, they shooting. I'm like, just get out the store. I don't know, just get out the store. Oh no, I think I told her to stay down there or something. I forgot what I told her to do, girl. But anyway, girl, bitch, I done ran, bitch. I'm talking about jumping over bushes and shit, bitch. I done ran across the street. Girl, it's an apartment complex across the street. Bitch, I'm over there like, bitch, oh my God. Because at this point, you know, everybody's at the store. I'm about to go to Richmond and Avenue. Because I remember that day I caught the bus to work. I was about to go to Richmond Avenue, catch the bus and take my black ass home. So I'm sitting there. And I'm like, oh my God, like what should I do? Like, oh my God, like just nervous. Bitch, run, dumbass. I'm making like a white person at this point. So bitch, I see people start walking back. So I'm like, people walking back? Bitch, I look. Bitch, I see Deanna, big ass, wobbling up. You know, like what truck, you know, like the delivery trucks that go down, like it's a hill. So, bitch, that's where the delivery trucks go. I see her big ass walking up the. Oh my God! Girl, long story short, it wasn't a shooting. What happened was, listen to the shit that happened. You know how y'all be too lazy to take y'all lazy asses to the elevator when y'all have y'all babies in these strollers? Right. So a woman was being lazy, didn't want to go to an elevator, so she took the escalator. And I guess she didn't strap the baby in, and the baby, this is not funny. And the baby fell out of the stroller. And then behind the baby falling out of the stroller, she dropped the stroller trying to get to I don't know how she thought she was going to get to the baby. So now the baby tumbling and the stroller is tumbling. So when they heard that big boom, 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 girl, people thought it was gunshots. That's how fucked up people's minds are, that you hear a stroller falling down an escalator and your first thing is it has to be a gun. You see what I'm saying? And that was only the second incident at my job. It was another one, girl. I don't even feel like it was another one, girl, where somebody thought they was shooting at my job too, and everybody ran out the door. I was actually just coming into work. Anyways, child. So yeah, y'all need to do something about these guns. It don't make no sense that motherfuckers scared to go somewhere because they think that, girl, they're not safe. It's just a damn shame. Let's go ahead and talk about Mac Miller. Mac Miller. He passed away. He overdosed. Now they're trying to charge, I guess, the drug dealer who gave him the drugs. I believe they're trying to charge him with the murder of Mac Miller. Supposedly, the drug dealer didn't give the correct drugs to Mac Miller, or either the drugs that he gave Mac Miller was laced with something else. Now, look. Should that boy be charged with murder? No. He should not be charged with murder, the murder of Mac Miller. But girl, why y'all acting like he wasn't a drug dealer though? Like y'all do know that when drug dealers get caught, they go to jail. Now, is it right that he going to jail or he could possibly spend the rest of his life in jail for murder? No. Because he didn't technically kill Mac Miller. Mac Miller probably, let's just be honest, Mac Miller still would have probably put that shit in his body knowing what was in it or not. And we're just going to go ahead and keep it real. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. I understand that you were, battling with drugs. But, girl, we're not going to sit here and act like it wasn't a chance that even if Mac Miller knew what was in that shit his drug dealer was giving him, he was going to turn it down. Should the boy be held accountable for his murder? No, I don't think he should be held accountable. But, I mean, girl, you are a drug dealer. I ain't going to say big time, but you are a drug dealer. Now, clearly it's unfair because I can't remember the full details, but remember when Demi Lovato, I know y'all remember this. Remember when Demi Lovato relapsed and her drug dealer gave an interview? And we was all like, what the fuck? I know y'all remember the drug dealer gave an interview. Who the fuck? Girl, that's what y'all doing in 2018? I think it was last year. Girl, drug dealers giving interviews? Girl. Some people have been trying to say, oh, the drug dealer was probably black. Honestly, I don't give a fuck if he black or white. We already know that white people ain't gonna get treated the same as black people. Y'all out here selling drugs to the community. One day, eventually, it's gonna catch up to your black ass. Stop selling drugs and you won't be in this situation. That's all I can say. Oh, and this is what I also put. A lot of people have been saying, this is the thing. Should he be held accountable for his death? No. But there are situations, because somebody put, I think it was Milan Christopher, who with his, that Milan Christopher is a attention whore. But that motherfucker is fine as fuck, bitch. Bitch, girl. That motherfucker Milan Christopher. I think he is a big attention whore. But baby, one thing you can't never say nothing, baby. One thing, if a bitch ever said that Milan Christopher wasn't fine, I might pop their ass in the face. Now that's where you lying, bitch. Okay, that nigga is fine. Okay, that nigga is fine. That nigga been on some real shit. Milan Christopher been fine. Even before the whole love and hip hop stuff, I knew who he was. And that nigga was fine then. That nigga been fine. Okay. But I think he was saying something like, I think it was him. I'm not exactly sure. He was saying something like, would you blame the bartender? Would you blame like a liquor store if like someone got into an accident? I think that they can. I'm not sure. I don't know the law, y'all. I'm not a lawyer, but I think that you can. I think that, like, for example, bartenders, a bartender or the establishment, I think, can be held responsible if they see a customer who is fucked up, had too many drinks, and they continue to feed them drinks, and that person goes out and gets into a wreck. That bar, I believe, can be held responsible because it's up to them to say, okay, girl, you done had enough to drink. I think they even have to call them a taxi or like make sure they get home safely. I believe that's true, y'all. Like, I think the same thing for liquor stores. Like, if somebody walks into the establishment and they already fucked up, I don't think they can sell to that person. Just like if a person walks into the convenience store, you have to make sure that person is 21 or older. If you sell alcohol to someone who's 20 years old and it's a setup, bitch, you going to jail. So it's just like, is it messed up he's getting charged for the murder? Yes, but there are several cases, from what I believe, that if you sell alcohol to a minor, bitch, you go into jail, you bet a card. If you continue to throw drinks down somebody's throat and you know that the person is drunk, or even if you don't know, bitch, you can still be held responsible or have some type of accountability in the fact that he caused a 5-car collision at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just saying, y'all. Anyways, let's talk about, bitch, you know I don't like to talk about women and how y'all look, because that's not what I do. But I do want to say this much. When I tell you Aubrey O'Day from Making the Band, that bitch looks completely different. I was on Instagram last night. And when I tell y'all, I saw a clip. It's a show called X on the Beach, or Living with My Ex, something, I don't know. And I didn't even know Aubrey was Aubrey is bisexual. I didn't even know that. I guess ain't none of my business. When I tell you that Aubrey, oh girl. Oh. Aubrey, girl. Sister. When I tell Aubrey don't look nothing like she did when she was on Making the Band, Danny DeCane, nothing. Ooh, sus. I was like, I know that's not Aubrey O'Day. I know that's not Aubrey O'Day. Girl, that was Aubrey O'Day. Aubrey O'Day, girl. Girl, that's all I'm going to say. And I ain't saying nothing, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like I said, I really don't, I try to stay away from the whole, you know, I say a bitch look a mess. Like, girl, that dress look a mess. Girl, that makeup look a mess. But I really try to stay away from the whole, you know, talking about a woman's physical looks, because that, you know, it could just be a little bit mean. You know, I'm messy, but I ain't mean though. Okay. Well, now sometime. Now we get into it, then bitch. It's girl. We going for the throat, bitch. But yeah, I was just like, ooh, Aubrey, girl. Aubrey looks completely different. Completely different. I say, girl. Ooh. What y'all think about Making the Band? Puff Daddy say Making the Band coming back. Honestly, this is what I would like to see. And she did. I remember seeing something about her saying this, but I just never paid attention to how. I never really paid attention to how Aubrey looked until I saw her looking directly into the camera talking. I was like, ooh. Anyways, I think Making the Band coming back would be a good idea if they brought like a Making the Band back Danny DeCane Day 26. I think it would be amazing if they could get all the girls from Danny DeCane to come back and do like a reunion album. Amazing. If they could get Day 26 to come back, I think that would be amazing. I think it would be amazing. I don't want to see, well, we all know Puff Daddy do his artists wrong, but I don't want to see a new Making the Band. I want to see a Making the Band, the reunion. And I want to see Danny DeCane in Day 26. And I want them to do a reunion album. I guarantee you those albums will sell. Anyways, let's talk about Freddie Gibbs. What time is it? Let's talk about Freddie Gibbs. Honey, honey, I can see the stars away from me. Let me get the information up, y'all. Hold up. Where's my chapstick? Damn. And just see it on the window pane. Okay, rapper Freddie Gibbs. According to the Neighborhood Talk, rapper Freddie Gibbs' baby mama accuses him of trying to kill her and their son so he doesn't have to pay child support. She tweeted, LOL, wait till you hear the part where he has a restraining order against him for sending niggas to kill me and his son. Grab your popcorn. It's all good. Had to find a new apartment at the last minute because Fred gave my home address and phone number to men to harm me because he doesn't want to pay child support. Me and Rabbit are safe as can be, but given the circumstances, Freddie told me that he would not be in his son's life until I canceled the child support order. And until I did so, he was just going to treat his child like another bill and not get to know him. So I canceled the order, trying to give my kid a chance at knowing his dad. I kept quiet about it for a long time, but I don't see a point now that I had to get a restraining order on him. Not protecting somebody that'll put me in harm's way. Nope, nope. Baby, y'all gonna have to start doing a better job at picking your baby mamas and your baby daddies. Just because you get pregnant by a nigga don't mean you're supposed to have a baby by him. I'm sorry. I understand that can go into a whole nother conversation of I don't believe in abortions. That's fine. But girl, I guarantee you after you had that baby, that nigga start treating you like shit and threatening to kill you, you gonna wish you would have had one. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said that. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Girl! So, I don't understand this. Y'all gonna have to break this down to me, girl. So she put the nigga on child support. Then she took him off. Because even though, had he already threatened to kill her and her son? Or did he do that afterwards? Like, either way, like, bitch, you really gonna let your son be a part of this man's life? Like, if he really I don't know if he did or not. But and sometimes I'll say I believe her, I believe him, I believe her. At this point, I don't know who I believe. Because, bitch, I'm looking at you sideways and I'm looking at him sideways. I'm looking at you sideways for the simple fact that even if he threatened to kill you and your son while you were putting him on child support or afterwards, like, why would you still want him to be a part of your son's life? So you canceled the child support order after he threatened you and your son so he would be a part of your son's life? Is that what you're saying? Bitch, you don't need that baby and he don't either. I'm calling CPS. Girl, I'm calling CPS, baby. Y'all hoes is crazy. Y'all hoes is crazy. I don't even know. Girl, I kind of believe her, but I'm also questioning the fact that, like, if you watch my videos, hey girl, I'm also questioning the fact that, like, if you watch my videos, girl, did you put him on when you put him on child support and he threatened to kill you and your son, or threatened to kill you? Did he threaten to kill you when you put him on child support? Because I'm assuming that when you put him on child support, or you told him you was going to put him on child support, he threatened to kill you and your son. And that's when you took him off child support so that he could have a relationship with his son, even though he threatened to kill his son? Girl, y'all hoes is crazy. Bitch, take that baby away from both of y'all motherfuckers, okay? Both of y'all hoes is crazy. Girl, I'm done. Girl, when I tell you, y'all, ooh. Y'all bitches is crazy. That's all I got to say. Y'all bitches is crazy. I can't do it. Freddie Gibbs threatened to blow your motherfucking brains out and your babies, and you took him off child support because you wanted him to have a relationship with his son. Girl, that's the type of shit I'll be a judge. I'll be like, get that baby. And baby, get that baby. Get that baby. Because both of them motherfuckers is crazy. Okay? Anyways, y'all, let me review Basketball Wives, what I got. Okay? Because, girl, the way my nieces was wearing me out last night, whatever I put on that paper, that's the only thing. I think I pretty much caught everything. Like I said, it took me like 2 hours to watch it, but I caught what I caught. Yeah, I caught what I caught, okay? Bye, y'all.